This is not nearly as exciting when there's not somebody here with me. Gonna be solo today. I don't have anything really to discuss and throw in here in the beginning, other than the fact that iTunes once again is crashing on me. Anybody else out there hate iTunes? I hate iTunes. And I'm live. Look at that. And that's 4. 2 minutes early. Wow. That's a first. Hopefully everything goes well and we don't crash this week. We'll find out. Anyway, as you can see, I am indeed solo today. I don't have anybody with me. Everybody was busy today. Rick is out of commission. And then Joe's got his stuff. Chris, I think, had to get up super early tomorrow morning, so he couldn't make it. Greg, he was working tonight, wouldn't get off until pretty late and wasn't going to be able to make it. Who else? Am I leaving anybody else out? Whatever. So anyway, everybody was just busy. I don't know. Everybody was busy tonight, so just me. Laser Blue Junkie, see, I hate reading stuff on here on my phone. Sorry, I know I'm shaky. Laser Blue Junkie, yo, dropping in real quick before I do a post. Gotta check your mailbox tomorrow because what I sent you finally hit. I won't be checking my mailbox tomorrow. I'll be checking on Friday. All right, let's try to pull you guys up on my actual computer here so I can not have to be touching my phone to be reading what you say, because things go away really fast on the phone. Come on. Good old YouTube. All right, let's see. Where are you guys? Hello, Martinez Jew. There we are. There you guys are. Let's pull you up here. All right. Okay, now I should be able to read you. We were saying, sorry, Dave. Would have loved to have been there tonight. Oh, says Greg. Next time, man. You'll get out here. You're definitely always welcome back. And is this gonna come up or what? What's YouTube doing? What the heck? Of course, my YouTube's being weird now. Hopefully you were coming to Columbus, says Ryan. Hopefully. It's gonna be tough. It's getting kind of late in the season. All right, here we go. I can read what you guys are saying now. You're there. All right. We're a little slow. Okay. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Greg says thanks. Yeah. Seriously, Greg, you're welcome back anytime. You're definitely part of the family. It's a shame you won't be able to come with us this weekend. All right. So you guys should be good now. Ooh, 90s horror movie says the new Halloween film is awesome. I heard it was good. That's what I heard. I gotta go see it. I really want to. Maybe this weekend when I'm away this weekend on vacation. We'll go see it. Ugh, I should have shaved. I hate like this. I know I'm like a baby. I don't really get a 5 o'clock shadow. It's like more like a midnight shadow. But I just hate the fact that it looks like I kind of got like a little bit of a beard going on or mustache. I hate that. Good old YouTube. Yeah, tell me about it, Sav. It's always crashing and being a huge pain in my butt. Greg says he's been hearing good things about the new Halloween movie. Yeah, same here. I heard a couple negative reviews, but for the most part, I'd say I've been hearing a lot more positive than I've been hearing negative. So I want to see it. I think the negative stuff I was hearing are people who are like really nitpicking it, and if you're gonna do that, well, yeah. If you're gonna nitpick any movie, yeah, you're going to gonna have issues. Are you gonna pick up the recent release 1990s Gumby Volume 1? It says Marty McFly. Wait, are you gonna pick up the recently released 1980s Gumby Volume 1? Oh, is that part of like those Gumby sets they've been doing? I want it. I have like 2 of them in my collection. I don't ever really find them for a good price, so it's hard to get those in my collection. But I would love to. I'd love to have all of them. I love Gumby. Kyle says, I hate YouTube sometimes. Tell me about it. I would have to agree with you on that one, definitely. Man. So I'm in the process of I'm in the process of doing a million things. Still got a bunch of stuff to put away in my library, but I decided to add another task on top of that. I'm actually in the process of making the you guys know on iTunes, you can set the what do you want to call it, the genre, or whatever, for your music. I've been setting all my Disney titles to Disney, so it's easier to find them when I'm like looking for Disney stuff. But that also means that I have to like re-put a bunch of CDs in because like 2 years ago my hard drive crashed and all my music was like gone. I had to like import it all back, and I never got around to doing it all. So I'm in the process of like importing all my Disney music back into iTunes now. It's been a pain. I'm actually on this is a great album. The Walt Disney official album. It's where I just left off. I'm hoping by this weekend to have that all finished. I gotta go through a lot of stuff. I'm giving it its own binder too. All my Disney stuff's going in its own Disney binder. Steven says, "How is Rick doing?" He's doing better. Rick, are you here? You want to answer that? How you're doing? If you're seeing this, I think he's doing pretty good though. I think his back's bothering him though. Let's see what else. Oh, Greg says he's finally getting those comics organized. There are about 220 of them. If you guys didn't see the video from Saturday, check it out. Greg scored big time on comic books. I was kind of jealous, especially that last score. What did you get, like $6 or something like that? Ah, you jerk. I like the other ones. I was like, oh, some good deals, and then he got that last one for $6, and I was like, I would have bought that. That's awesome. He did amazing. Like it was comic book day for Greg on Saturday. That was a fun day. And then I've been getting so many like comments and stuff on people like about the factual information I was giving while in Gettysburg. None of it was true. Everything from like Devil's Den on, I completely made up. None of that was actual fact, which it said on the bottom of the screen, but I guess not everybody saw that. That was funny. People were like, "Did you know that so-and-so was like dead before that war and wasn't even there?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I was making it all up." Chris is laughing. Yeah. Chris wasn't amused at the time though. Chris is a Civil War buff, especially when it comes to Gettysburg, and I'm here making up all this information, and a lot of it I'm saying Chris told me. Martinez Joe, have you seen Dead Alive, Bad Taste, and Meet the Feebles? They're coming to 4K? Really? I didn't know that. I've actually never seen Meet the Feebles. I've seen Dead Alive and Bad Taste, but I've never seen Meet the Feebles. I'll have to check that out one of these days. Maybe I'll get it on 4K. Are they coming in like a set or individually? That'd be cool if it was like a set of all three of those movies together. And General Grant, chocolate ice cream, says Chris. Yeah, of course. Grant on his deathbed. I like that people were like thinking I was being true, but I realized when watching that video back, I specifically said that General Grant, who became our lucky 13th president, which is not true, was fatally shot in the head and on his deathbed asked for chocolate. So first off, he was fatally shot in the head, but I guess he was dying or something like that on his deathbed. But if he died, how could he become our president? And people still were like thinking I was telling the truth. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Morning McFly, you done goofed me with that Gettysburg stuff. Yeah, none of it was true. Like the little round top, like Chris says Grant was 18th president. All right, I just wanted to call him the lucky 13th president since he was fatally shot in the head at Gettysburg. was Grant even at Gettysburg? Chris, leave a comment. that was fun. Marty, do I own the Tron soundtrack? Maybe. I don't know. I'm at the. I would tell you now, but right before I started this video, iTunes crashed on me, so I don't want to pull it back up. Chris says no. Grant wasn't even at Gettysburg. Grant was at Vicksburg. Steven, have you seen Unfriended Dark Web yet? No, I have not. Wait, is that a sequel to Unfriended? They made a sequel to that movie? Was Unfriended any good? Anyway. I haven't seen either of those movies. Ryan, I'm excited to see you at the one at Columbus. I know, Ryan, you want us to get out to Columbus. I hope you get out there. I really want to. I'm hoping. Jeez, I don't know. It's getting cold. Here's the thing. We're going to make it to Jersey this winter. It might not be Columbus, but we will be in Jersey, and I'll let you know. CMS, have I seen Incredibles 2? I have not seen Incredibles 2 yet. I really want to though. That'd be awesome. It looks good. I've heard it's good. And Marty McFly, if The Simpsons can predict Trump, then maybe Grant has a shot at president. Mike says, you use Chris as reference, and we all know how large of a Civil War buff he is. Yeah. I was doing it on purpose. I'm like, hey, Chris told me. Chris is like, I did not tell you that. It was pretty funny. The best part was, oh my gosh, cool story about Chris though. There was this dude who was up on that little castle that's on top of a little round top that, you know, as we all know, was built by the men. Anyway. And there's a dude up there, and I hear him go, did you just hear what that guy said? Because I'm down there saying like, that Matthew Broderick portrayed the general there, which isn't true. I was a completely different like general in a different part of the war and stuff like that. And the guy's like, did you hear what he said? Because everything out of my mouth was completely completely BS, a whole lie, and all made up. And the guy, I guess, was getting like frustrated. And I'm like, oh no, sir. I'm like, I know, I made all that up. It's a joke. And then the guy got like kind of snotty. He's like, well, do you know who the actual general who Matthew Broderick was portraying? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm like, this guy right here is a Civil War buff, pointing to Chris. And Chris looks at him, and the guy's like, well, do you know? And Chris just like, he's like, bam, and just gives him the name, not just the first and last name, but like his full name, his like rank, what like infantry or whatever he was with, or regiment he was with, or whatever like that. Then told him like the infantry he like started, or regiment or whatever he started with. Like he was giving all this information and basically just like shoved it right back in the guy's face. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. You don't mess with Chris when it comes to the Civil War, man. Don't try to be snotty. Chris knows his Civil War. That was awesome. It was amazing. Greg and I were saying like, yeah, Chris like got up in that guy's face and be like, yeah, now come down here and ask me some questions, or Chris came back at him with some questions. It would have been funny. Sav, have I done a Spice Girls CD update? Did I do a Spice Girls CD video in the first place? I might have. No, I haven't. I should do that. I should do another Spice Girl video showing off all my collection at some point. I'll probably do that. Drax, any specific titles you want to hunt for on Black Friday? Good day to get some more 4Ks, for example. Yeah, nothing specific, I don't think. I'm sure there's some new seasons I wouldn't mind getting a hold of that have been released. But I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that I'm like, oh, I hope they have that. I want to find that. I don't really know. I've actually been buying a lot of new titles recently. Just been getting them through, you know, gift cards or what's what I'm looking for? Shopkick and stuff like that. So I've been getting a lot of newer titles recently. So I don't have like a ton to like pick up. I'm sure there are still some I want to grab. Definitely some seasons I want to pick up. But again, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything specific that I want to get on Black Friday. I'm sure once I see like lists, I'll go, oh yeah, I want to pick up those titles. I'll know what I want to grab. But as far as 4K goes, I would like to get some titles in 4K to beef up my 4K collection even more. Would be awesome. Last year, in my opinion, there weren't that many great deals on 4K. There were some, but I was actually expecting to find a lot more deals on 4K last year, and I really didn't find any. So it'd be nice, although they've got to be titles I don't already have, or that I feel is worth an upgrade, which is going to be far and few in between. If I already had the movie on Blu-ray, I don't really want it on 4K, unless it's something like, I already have it though, but like the Halloween movie. Yeah, I wanted to upgrade that because I love that film. If it was something cool like that, maybe I want to upgrade. It all depends on price point, the title. Do I need it? Do I not need it? We'll see. But I'm hoping for some 4Ks. That'd be great. Maybe some 3D titles too. Who knows? Brock up. Who the frick disliked this stream? There's trolls have been, well, trolls have been kind of mean the last couple of days. I've been getting a lot of dislikes on videos. But as I've explained before, I find that hilarious because, and I know I shouldn't say this because because it's only it's bad. It could hurt me, but I'll say it anyway. I find trolls very funny. They'll leave nasty comments. They'll watch your videos. They'll subscribe to you specifically just so they can dislike your videos when they get posted. They'll dislike your videos. Leaving comments, subscribing, watching your videos, disliking a video, that's all considered by YouTube activity. And activity is how the algorithms work. So when a troll subscribes to you, so he knows you posted a new video, then he goes to that video, which is a view. Then he comments something nasty on that video, which is a comment. Then he dislikes that video, which is again more activity. That's 4 forms of activity right there that actually helps me and gets me more subscribers and actually helps me out. So I find it hilarious. Like if you really want to be a troll to somebody, the best way to possibly be a troll is to just unsubscribe and have nothing to do with that YouTuber. That hurts you. If somebody unsubscribes to you, that's how they hurt your YouTube. Not if they and when I say unsubscribe, don't watch, don't comment, don't like or dislike, just completely go away. That is how you hurt a YouTuber. It's not by being your typical troll. Trolls help you. So I don't know. So that dislike, that's actually good for me. It's activity on my stream. So thank you to that one dislike. I appreciate it. It's I don't know. I find the whole thing hilarious that they think they're hurting you, but they're actually not. Anyway, all right, let's continue reading. The duo finds, have you been to Chicago, and what's your favorite place there? I've never been to Chicago. I want to though. I have a new YouTuber friend who lives out there. Chris is from that area. I wouldn't mind going out there someday. It'd be cool to go to Chicago. I would love to go to Chicago and then take 66 all the way out to Disneyland. That would be cool. Maybe someday. We'll see. I really want to go to Disneyland. Unless they're voiced by Anna Kendrick or Justin Timberlake, I don't want to hear any trolls. I like that. I like the Trolls movies. Greg, trolls are adorable. Nothing but cowards behind a keyboard. Hey, Crazy Joe is in the house. Hello, Megapodtastic. What the hey? Keep wearing those pajamas. Yeah, Chris says he's from the north side of Chicago. It's like north. I don't know how'd you do a north side? I don't know how you make an N. Nice. We would love to do 66 to and from duo fights. Yeah, 66 would be fun. Hopefully someday. Hey, Rick's sister is here. Man, Joe says he's wearing those pajamas right now. I'm sure you are. I'm wearing shorts today, and it's like super. I got tattoos on my legs. You know that? I'm wearing shorts today because it's cold out. But I went to put on pants, and I was like, oh, I didn't do my laundry, so I had no pants. I had to wear shorts. I'm walking around outside. Everybody's like wearing like jackets and stuff, and I'm walking around in shorts, and people are like looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh well, it happens. We need a Star Fox movie, says Marty McFly. That'd be cool. I could see that. I don't know though. I don't know how it'd be. It'd have to be like CGI though, right? Yeah. Hello, Scott. I think I'm gonna try to keep this live stream to like an hour. I don't want to go too crazy long tonight. Got some stuff to do. I gotta get ready for this weekend. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Wow. NAQs and Friends Universal. Oh, that's a long name. Do you watch Care Bears Adventure in Care-a-Lot? Oh, wait, Kyle? Is he talking to me or somebody else? Do I watch Care Bears? Yes. I always love when I tell people, like, they're like, oh, what kind of movies do you collect? I'm like, I've got everything in my collection. I always say from Care Bears to Leatherface. I got it all. Hello, Marty. Fox, I have no idea what that means. What's a Fox 5-star DVD? Oh, Fox 5-star DVDs. Okay, I know what you mean. I was like, what? Fox, the company. I got you. All right. So Kyle, cool. You got a Fox 5-star DVD. Awesome. That's good. I'm tired. I've gotten like such little sleep over the last couple of days. Yeah, sad news. The guy who's been Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch since the start has retired. Yeah, let's get Joe's opinion on that. He hasn't actually done the voices in a while though. Joe and I saw him at the Great Philadelphia Comic Con or whatever. That guy could barely move. He didn't look in very good shape. I don't think he's been doing that. I don't think he's been doing the voices for a while. But I guess he officially retired. Is that true? Joe, weigh in. I want to hear what's going on there. But yeah, I did hear that. I met him. He was a nice guy. His wife was. I guess it was his wife. Wife was nice too. Joe says he has been doing the voice here and there. Okay, so I guess he was still doing the voices. He looked like he was in bad shape though when we saw him at the Comic-Con. Yeah, Carol Spinney. Yeah, he did not look like he was doing any voicing when we saw him. They wanted him to be able to retire at season 50. Is this season 50? Did he do that? Pamela, hi CS, love your show, watch almost every day. Thank you, Pam, I appreciate that. 90s horror, my top 3 favorite films of this year. I have no idea. I really don't. I don't keep track of that kind of stuff. I haven't seen a lot of films from this year, to be honest. I'm not like that. I don't really do it that way. I buy stuff when it comes out when I find it for cheap. I don't keep up on like what's from this year. I don't go to the theaters and all that stuff. I don't. That's not the way I really operate. So I have no idea. Marty McFly, would I watch a reboot of Inspector Gadget? I mean, if it was good, sure, I'd watch it. I mean, I'll watch any reboot if it's good. Oh, I want to sit back, but I can't read what you're saying. Joe says the Carol Spinney's been putting in a day or so of voiceovers for the past 3 years just to get to season 50. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. But now I do. Wow, Morty, least favorite DreamWorks animated film? I don't know. It's got to be one. Steven, have I ever found, or he found Flight of the Navigator and Cat from Outer Space on VHS. Have I heard of those movies? Yes, I've heard of them. I've seen them, and I own them. Andrew, do I have an actual copy of Titanic on VHS in my own collection? I actually don't. Kind of weird. I should. I think next time I come across a brand new factory sealed copy of the widescreen release of the Titanic movies on VHS, I'll buy it. I'll add it to my collection. Joseph, what's my opinion of the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie? I like it. It's cheesy, it's ridiculous, but it's fun. What's your current holy grail you're looking for? Mine's Hellraiser Deader on Blu-ray to complete his set. Wow. My favorite, or my holy grail, I don't really know off the top of my head right now. Well, you know what? There's some Disney Treasure sets I need to get. Probably if I can finish off my Disney Treasure sets, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind doing that. What? Looking for Captain Underpants? Marty says his least favorite DreamWorks is Shark Tale. Shark Tale's okay. Cincy Fan 987. Where did I meet my wife? Or you just wanted me to say my wife, didn't you? I met her on MySpace. I believe it was MySpace, not Facebook. MySpace. I think it was back then. I was looking up friends on MySpace one day because I was like, okay, let's see if I can find some friends from my class, and I was friends with people from classes under me as well. So I looked up all my friends, and I went to the class under me, looked up all my friends from there, went to the next class, looked up all those, and then I got to Brittany's class. Brittany was I was a senior when she was a freshman. I got to her class, and I'm going through it. I just see her picture, and I'm like, that girl's kind of cute. So I just on the heck of it, I didn't know her. I was like, add, and then we started talking, and then went out on a date, and then like a bajillion years later, it's literally been something teen years later, here we are. Old Dirty 3500. Do you collect Trailer Park Boy DVDs? I don't have any, but I want to get some. I've seen some of those episodes. They're funny. I definitely want to get those. Joseph, have you ever played the Spice World game? Yes, I have it. I have it, and somebody sent me a PlayStation to play it on. I have tested it out. It's bad. It's really bad, but I have played it. Jesse, how was Blood Diner? It was awesome. It was really cheesy and ridiculous. The artwork on the Blu-ray, I've seen the artwork on the DVD, the artwork on the VHS. I've never seen artwork that accurately describes that movie. All the artwork I've ever seen for that movie, it looks like something completely different. It's cheesy, but it's fun. If you like cheesy 80s movies, see Blood Diner. It's a good one. I really enjoyed that movie. Wow, awesome VHS collector. What's your oldest VHS? I don't know. I really don't. I'm not sure. I know I have some old ones, though. Oh, Joshua, missed you by a day this year at Disney. Our trip was planned starting the day after you left. Oh, it stinks. Crazy that I met you there last year as we were leaving the parks. Oh, yeah, that's right. I met you and your family, right? Right? You guys were leaving Magic Kingdom when I ran into you? That's a shame. I would have loved to have met up with you guys again. Marty, least favorite Spice Girls song? I don't know. It's definitely something off of Forever, though. Stupid Dark Child ruined that whole album. Anthony, who's my favorite Spice Girl? I would say right now it would have to go to Emma, Baby. That's always changed though. When I first started getting into Spice Girls, it was Victoria, and then it changed like years later. It changed to Scary Mel B, but Mel B's like kind of like that as crazy, so not so much anymore. I've kind of gone to Emma, Baby. I think she's kind of aged the best too. She's looking pretty cute, and she seems to be kind of like with it and like level-headed. I like her. Pamela, wait, hold on. What did Pamela say? Your ears must ring often. Whenever we're out and see videos or interesting media, we think of you. Oh, okay, because your ears ringing when somebody's thinking about you. Jesse, do I like the Evil Dead remake? I'll be honest. The first time I saw it, I did not. I hated that movie the first time I saw it. I was back when I was still reviewing movies, and I gave it a really bad review. And people were like, "What? You're crazy. That movie's great." So I rewatched it again. And after watching it the second time, I actually didn't end up liking it. The second time, I was like, okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought. Now that I kind of like knew what was going on and I could pay attention to more stuff, I actually ended up liking the movie. So it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. Oh, Emma Bunton is going to be the new host of Bake Off. I didn't know that, but all right, I'll have to check that out. Maybe they'll release it to DVD and I'll pick it up because of just her. Sav, I've sent you Saw 1 and 3, which you have in your big pile of packages. Also sent you, wow. Apparently you sent me a bunch of stuff for a bunch of Saws. That's awesome. We also sent you 1, 2, and 3. One has the artwork. Okay, I have no idea what he's saying, but he apparently sent me Saws. Awesome. Least favorite horror movie? Annabelle? No, I don't know. I really did not like Annabelle. I thought the movie was horrible. But there's a lot of bad horror movies. Definitely a lot of modern stuff that I watched. I'm just like, that was crap. A lot of modern horror movies are really bad. So I don't know. Marty, nobody's gonna pick up Ash vs. Evil Dead because Bruce Campbell said he's done. Once they canceled Evil Dead, he was like, I'm done with this character. So he's not doing it anymore. Unfortunately, it's a shame. I can't believe that show got canceled. It was so good and people loved it. I guess it wasn't getting watched though. Maybe it was just I don't know. Maybe the horror fans out there aren't maybe they're not as much of us as we thought. I'm not sure. It's a shame. Which is better, King of the Hill or Beavis and Butthead? Says Joseph. King of the Hill. Yeah. Hector, House at the End of the Street was such an atrocity of a horror flick. Fair enough. Awesome VHS collector. Remember that comment I posted on that Annabelle t-shirt post? No, I don't know what you post. I forget. New horror movie Hellfest is actually good. No, I mean there are good new horror movies. It's not like all new horror movies are bad. I'm just saying there are a lot of bad new horror movies. I'd say for every like good one, I see like 3 bad ones. So yeah, Scott, I want to see Halloween. Maybe this weekend I'll see it. We'll see. It's a possibility. Got some big plans for this weekend. If we have time, I might do that. Yes, Jesse, I've seen all 3 from Dusk Till Dawn movies. I can't remember which one I like though. I mean, the first one obviously is a masterpiece. I love the first movie. But it was either 2 or 3 I liked. I can't remember if I disliked 2 and loved 3, or if I liked 2 and disliked 3. I forget. One of them I didn't like very much. Matt, I saw Skyscraper. What a letdown of a movie. Green screen the movie. I have it. I haven't watched it yet though. Marty, Garbage Pail Kids is a bad horror movie. Is that really a horror movie though? I want to say it's a horror movie. It's a bad movie though. Wow, Anthony, while you were in Disney, what was your favorite Disney moment of this last trip? Wow. Probably just the day spent with Alex. A lot of people didn't like that video because that video was sort of a mistake. A lot of people didn't like it, and I shot it kind of funny because I just started shooting stuff, and before I knew it, the camera was just continuously on Alex because it was her first time ever there. She was so bubbly and energetic and having so much fun, and just watching her reaction to her first time ever at Walt Disney World and Epcot, she was just going nuts and having so much fun. And I just kept filming her. And then at the end of the day, I was like, wow, like I was barely in this video. It's just all Alex. So I edited it together like that, and it just became basically like Alex's video. Not a lot of people like that video, but and I understand it was very different. But I love that video. I thought I've watched that video like 10 times already since I've like got back from Disney. I love it. It's so much fun to watch her first time ever in Walt Disney World, and I had a lot of fun with her. We had a lot of fun together. So that was a really, really good day, and hanging out with Dre as well that day, because Alex was Dre's friend. I met Alex through Dre. We had just a really fun day. So I'd say maybe my favorite moment was just that day in of itself. It was just a lot of fun hanging out with those two. It was really, really good. Joseph, for being an action-packed rock movie, Skyscraper isn't that bad. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Skyscraper to be just a goofy, ridiculous, over-the-top action rock film, which I'm sold that's what it is. Jesse, ever see the underrated John Candy movie, Nothing But Trouble? Nothing But Trouble is underrated? I love that film. I used to watch that film all the time as a kid. It is so good. That film was amazing. Mike says my dislike disappeared. Did it? Maybe that guy like took it back. I think it's still considered a activity though. Maybe that guy listened to me. He's like, oh, unsubscribed. I'll check my my sub feed after this video and see if my subs went down. Joseph, people in this chat, thumbs up this video. Show CS some love. Thanks. Here, can I thumbs up myself? I did. There we go. I thumbed my own self up. So now we're up to 19. Can we get me up to? Wait, how many people are in here? Oh, there's only 60 people. Let's get 60 thumbs up. Can we do that? Oh, they're going up. They're going up. I want 60 of them. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it might. Have you checked out Hereditary yet? Would love to hear your thoughts on it. I did watch it. I think I talked about it last week. Hereditary I thought was just mediocre. It was not the movie I wanted it to be. It had some great moments in it. Like, that's the thing. That movie had some creepy moments, and it had some like, whoa, like did that really just happen moments? Like it had some really good parts of that movie, and I'll give it full credit for that. Very creative, interesting, scary, and just really emotional moments. I love that. The ending though with the whole cult, not so much. I could have done without like the whole like cult thing. I wanted to go in a different way. With a movie like Hereditary, in my mind, I was picturing this movie where like there was this creepy thing like passed down through like their genetics or something, which I wanted to go in a different way than it did. I was expecting something a lot more interesting than it was. So I didn't really care for it that much. I watched it. Is it worth a watch? Yeah, I would say if you want to see it, check it out. It's definitely worth at least seeing. But will I ever watch that movie again? Probably not. Do you remember an 80s horror Fox TV show, Werewolf? Scariest intro I've ever seen, says Jay Anderson. No, I don't think I've seen Werewolf, the TV show. Yes, CMS. I did watch Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Watched it like last week or 2 weeks ago. Loved it. Thought it was great. Actually liked it better than Jurassic World. I would say it's my third favorite of the Jurassic Park movies. I would say Jurassic Park, Lost World, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, and then Jurassic Park 3. If I had to put them in order. Whistling Salesman. Have I ever seen Big Wolf on Campus? I don't know. That's an older horror movie, right? I may have seen that. I may have actually seen that movie. I'm thinking to myself, I think I have. If that's the movie I'm thinking, what year is that from? If that's the movie I'm thinking of, I have seen it. I'm not sure though. Movie Man, do I like Ren and Stimpy? Heck yeah, I grew up on Ren and Stimpy. Don't whiz on the electric fence. Love it. Joseph, I haven't seen the new It movie. I'm waiting so I can watch part 1 and 2 back to back. It's not a bad idea. I was actually just thinking about that, actually, like, tonight. Maybe rewatching It, because I really liked the new It movie. It was really good, and I want to watch it again. So, I might, maybe I'll watch it again tonight, or sometime soon. Marty, do I like the Land Before Time sequels? I've only ever seen the second one. I remember not disliking the second one, but I haven't seen it since I was pretty little, so maybe if I watch it now, I'd be like, ooh, that was horrible. But when I was a kid, I liked the second one, and I've never seen 3 and on. Isn't there like something teen movies of that? There's like 13, 14 movies or something. There's so many Land Before Time films. It is ridiculous. Why? I don't know. I own them all, too. All right. Walking Dead guy. Have you seen Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane and Super 8? What are your thoughts on those movies? Cloverfield was okay. I didn't hate it, but I just thought it was kind of mediocre. 10 Cloverfield Lane was amazing. Loved that film. Never saw the third movie. It was like was it Netflix or something? I never watched that. One of these days I'll have to do that. And Super 8 was good. I like Super 8 as well. It wasn't quite people were like talking about Super 8 like it was like a masterpiece. I wouldn't say that. It was good though. I liked it. Yeah. Yeah, you own them all. I do own all the oh my gosh. Throat went dry. I do own all the Land Before Time movies. This soda's so old, but oh my gosh. All this talking. And the fact that I was eating almond M&Ms before the show probably didn't help. Have you seen The Apparition? Was it any good? I have not seen that. That's what Nicole says. No, I've not seen, I don't think I've seen that movie. Marty, do I like the Swamp Thing movie? Yeah, Swamp Thing's good. Yep, and the TV show. Matt says, have I seen Puff the Magic Dragon? Like the old cartoon or something different? I used to hate that when I was a kid. For some reason, that song used to bug the crap out of me when I was a kid. So I've seen it, but I used to hate it. Doesn't bother me anymore though. But man, that Puff the Magic Dragon song, when that song would turn on, I got so mad as a kid. I hated it. Jesse, K9 or Turner and Hooch? Great question. I would go with Turner and Hooch though, but K9's great. Mike, have I ever hunted in Canada? No. I would love to. That'd be so much fun. One of these days, hopefully. I want to get up there. Ramon says Top Dog. Yeah, there you go. How many buddy cop dog movies are there? Jeez. Garfield or Heathcliff? Ooh, like the cartoon? I'm going to go with Garfield. But Heathcliff is great. I love Heathcliff. But which Heathcliff, though? There were 2 Heathcliffs. Which one? There you go. There's a question. Which Heathcliff did you like the best? Have what? Do you have repair the figure you have for free on the convention? What? Movie Man, do you have repair the figure you have for free on the convention? I have no idea what you're asking. Try again. I'm so confused. Marie singing to me Puff the Magic Dragon. Like I said, I don't mind that song now. I just hated it when I was a kid. Yeah, Marnie, Jim Henson's Dog City. I like that. I have it on DVD. It's great. Yeah. Oh, Josh, the green guy I got. Oh, the Incredible Hulk, or not Hulk. The Frankenstein monster. Yeah. I fixed him. He had like he's kind of like a super stretch Armstrong where his whole body can like you can stretch it. There's also a thing in him where if you shake him, he'll like grunt and roar and stuff like that. And then on the top of his head's squishy. And there's a hole on top of it, and the idea was you squeeze it, and there was like one of those like brain ball. There's like brain ball inside, so you squeeze it, and the brain would like kind of pop at the top of his head. Unfortunately, he was pretty old, and somebody at the show squeezed the head too hard, and the brain ball inside ruptured, and it was like spitting like brain matter out basically. And when I was looking at it, I was like, this thing's awesome. This is amazing. This is so cool. And the dude who was selling it, because they were packing up at that time, the convention actually had closed, but we were still walking around. The guy who was selling it was like, you could have it. And I was like, what? Really? And he's like, yeah, watch this. And he takes it, squeezes the head, liquid shoots out. He's like, it's broken. I'm not going to fix it. You can just have it. So that was awesome. All I did was I went over to a trash can, squeezed all the liquid out of the ball, and then reached inside, because at that point the ball was, there's nothing inside it was like deflated. I just reached inside, took the ball out, threw it in the trash can, and once I did that, his head went back to like perfect shape. So his head's empty, but I don't have to put anything inside it because it went back to perfect shape. So yeah, that guy's, other than the fact that his like brain is missing, it's mint. But I think that's good because now he's not Abby Normal anymore. David, big fan of your channel. Have you seen the new Halloween yet? I have not, but good name. Sav, my 10-year-old nephew wants to be a YouTuber when he grows up, and I showed him your videos. He also has a ton load of DVDs. Awesome. You just got to keep at it. That's the thing. You want to do YouTube. Don't I don't want to say bad words. Don't half butt it. I'll say. You gotta be, if you're gonna do YouTube and you want to be even remotely successful. I don't consider myself successful. I consider myself like somewhat successful, like ish, kind of. I mean, I'm only at like 10,000 subs, but that's not bad. And I get invited to conventions and people like my videos and stuff. So I would say I'm somewhat kind of sort of ish, but not successful enough that I'm making a living off of just YouTube. I have to do other things cinema sickness wise to make a living. But if you want to be even remotely successful at YouTube, you have to just keep at it all the time. You don't have to do it every day, but you got to just don't treat it as a job. If you're not treating your YouTube as a job, you're not going to, I don't think you're going to be successful at it. I've always looked at YouTube as a job. I always looked at it like, okay, I'm home from work. I gotta shoot a video. I'm on vacation. I gotta shoot a video. Like, again, you don't have to do it every day like I do. That's kind of crazy. But if you're gonna shoot, like, let's say you do 3 videos a week, do 3 videos a week. I don't care if you're on vacation. I don't care if you had a bad day. I don't care if you're well, in my case, I don't care if your dad passes away, your grandmother passes away. I've had family deaths. My dad, my grandmother, my aunt. I've had all throughout these videos, and I still made a video every single day because it's my job. I got to do it. In fact, it's more important than when I had a full-time job, because when somebody passed away, or I was feeling sick, or I just didn't want to go into work that day, I could take off. I could call my boss and say, hey, I'm not coming in. My aunt passed away. Hey, I'm not coming in. I got a cold. Whatever. Not when it comes to my videos. When it came to my video, I'd say, hey, I got a cold. Gotta turn on the camera. Gotta shoot something. So treat it like it's a full-time job. It's important, something you got to do. And if you stick at it and you put your time and effort into your videos, you can make something out of it. But that's the difference, because I know a lot of people who try to start doing YouTube and they don't stick with it. They for like a month they'll be like videos all the time, and then they'll get themselves burnt out, and they'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you'll see it. You'll see video, video. Like it's just, like it slows down, and at that point, it's like, all right, well, nothing's gonna happen. It also has to do with algorithms too. So if you don't keep up with your videos, nobody's gonna see them. That's another reason why I do a video every day. It's good for algorithms. So anyway, just keep at it. Just put your full effort into it, and you'll be at it. It's like that. What's that thing called? That there's that book that was out that was like, if you just like pretend like you're successful, like you will be successful. I would say that kind of goes with YouTube as well. I've always treated YouTube like I mean, I wasn't being like cocky or conceited, but I always treated like my YouTube like, yeah, I'm good at what I do. I always looked at it like that, and if I looked at it like that, then I could push myself to keep going. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's move on. Jesse, I know what you did last summer, Urban Legend. I'm gonna go with Urban Legend. Melanie, do I have any foreign VHS tapes in my collection? Yes, I do. Yep. Song of the South being one of my favorites. It's a European release, European PAL. Matt, do I think your son, do I think my son will be, do you think your son, Matt? No, do you think my son will be into movie buying when he gets older? I don't know. He likes doing it now, so we'll see. I don't know. He's kind of doing his own thing now. He'll like stuff I'm into, but then I see him also kind of being like, well, I want to do it this way, or he'll go in his own path. So I don't know. Maybe it'd be kind of cool. He has his own little movie collection, but that's kind of because I buy him movies when I go out. So I don't know. Maybe he will. What's CMS? What's the one Disney movie you have not seen? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of like live action Disney movies from like the 50s and 60s and 70s I haven't seen. Yeah, Greg, gotta get back to making your channel. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people have been asking. After Saturday's video, a lot of people were asking if you had a YouTube channel. I was like, no, he doesn't. So yeah, get back on that. You, Marty, you should have your son film a video of his movie collection. I'll probably do that. Martinez, Hong Kong Phooey? Yeah, I love Hong Kong Phooey. I got the entire series on DVD. Steven, favorite Children of the Corn movie? I'd probably just say the original. Probably. Oh, Mike, which Disney Christmas special had the Fraggles in it? That was, what's the name of that? Is Joe still here? He'll know the name of it. Which one is that? There were like two specials, and I can't remember which one it was. Please tell me he's still here. He can answer that question for you. Daddy Kingslayer, hi Dave. Don't see you getting a lot of Steelbooks. What do you think of them? I think Steelbooks are great, but I'm not gonna pay, $30, $40 for a Steelbook. Like, that's just, I don't care that much about a Steelbook. It's not that important to me to pay that much for a Steelbook. If I come across one for cheap at like a flea market, I'm gonna buy it. I'll even upgrade. If I have a movie on Blu-ray and I come across it on Steelbook on Blu-ray for like really cheap, like a flea market or something for like $5, I might grab it because it's a cool upgrade. But it's just packaging. I don't need it. It's cool looking. I like them, but I don't need them. Oh, Marty, the Magilla Gorilla DVD doesn't include a theme song? I forgot about that. It kind of bugs me too now. Steven, have I seen Ant-Man and Wasp? Not yet. I'll be watching that right after Halloween. Probably November 1st, I'll watch that movie. Ramon says it was in a Muppet Family Christmas, so there you go. It's in that one. Yeah, Jesse, I do have... I'm sorry, Interspace Steelbook. No, the 87 Steelbook? No, I don't have that one. Andy, favorite Brando movie and punk album? Brando movie, I don't know. I'm not sure what I would say. Favorite punk album? Wow. That's too hard to say. There's so many good ones. I don't know if I can narrow it down to just one. Melanie has 42 copies of The Wizard of Oz. All different? Because that's awesome. If you do, did you make a video about that? I want to see that. That's awesome. I love when people have one title on like a bunch of different formats and different releases. That is so cool. I have some of those in my, like I have some stuff like that in my collection. Gone with the Wind and Dumbo are the two biggest like collections in my collection. Not that they're my favorite movies. I just happen to have a lot of them. So that's cool. Do you have a video of that? I want to see that. Jesse, yes, I have seen a very, very Brady Christmas. Yes, I have. I own it. Marty, what sets do you own with the most discs? I don't know. I do have that like that 250 horror collection. How many discs is on that? I can't. 60 discs, I think, are on that. Probably my 250 movie horror collection. I think it has 60 discs. That sounds like a lot. I'm gonna go with that. I have a cool Wizard of Oz VHS. Yeah, okay. Brian says he has a cool Wizard of Oz VHS book thing. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost like a VHS digibook. They did make those. I have that as well. I actually have it factory sealed. Marty, can you film a Back to the Future collection? I could, but, well, yeah, I could. I guess I have enough of them probably to make a video out of it. Movie Man, must choose music or movies. Ugh. Wow. Can I keep my movie soundtracks at least? No, I don't know. That's tough because when I'm at home, music isn't that important to me because I'm sitting here at home. I want to watch movies, but when I'm in my car, man, I love jamming out. So, I don't know. That's tough. I love them both. I am a big movie and music fan. I'm not sure. Mike, will Michael Jackson's Moonwalker ever get released to DVD or Blu-ray? It has, but not here in the States. I actually have the UK Blu-ray release, which I think is it region free? I want to say it is. I could be wrong about that. Mike drove through Pennsylvania today from New York to Cleveland. Awesome. So were you like northern Pennsylvania? They have like the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania. I want to go up there. That's northern Pennsylvania. One of these days. Daddy, Goodwill's in my area stopped the 50% off media on Sundays and went back to the colored stickers. Well, yeah, you're lucky. Our Goodwills around here never did 50% off Sundays. I'd be at Goodwill. We wouldn't have Goodwill Wednesdays. We'd have Goodwill Sundays. It was 50% off every Wednesday or every Sunday. That'd be amazing. Brandon, if you head out to OC, New Jersey again, you might want to stop at Pawn Outlet in Pleasantville, exit 5 on the AC Expressway. $1 Laserdiscs and DVDs, $3 Blu-rays. What? Picked up the complete Black Adder there for $5. Chris, Greg, Joe, Rick, are you guys reading this? We need to go to Pawn Outlet in Pleasantville. Let's do it. Not this weekend, obviously, but like the following weekend. I want to go now. Oh my gosh! Thanks for the information there. Oh my gosh! I gotta do that. Northern for sure. Oh, Mike says he was definitely in northern Pennsylvania. What's it? The Aiden B8. Do you ever plan on setting up a home theater in the library? I mean, like surround sound and stuff. I want to. It's just it's money. It's money wise is like the issue. I had like a cheaper surround sound down here back when my like setup was over in that part of the library. I barely used it. The reason is I usually watch movies at night when my son's asleep, and especially now it's bad. When it was over there, it wasn't as bad, but you know it still gets. If I want to really enjoy my surround sound, I want it to be kind of loud. And I would find myself not using it very often because it'd be late at night. And now is really bad because my son's bedroom, even though there is, I'm in the basement. There's the first floor, and then he's on the second floor. The wall, kind of like right up there. We kind of share a wall. And if my wife and him are in that room, I can hear him talking. If like when he was a baby, if he would cry, I could hear him. So if I can hear him through the wall, which is like his bed's right up next to, he can probably hear if I had the TV like really loud, the sound system going. So I would like to. Right now, my idea is I'm gonna wait till I find one for like cheap. Maybe used, like if I go to a flea market or a pawn shop and somebody has a like a Dolby Digital surround sound for you know, $100 or something like that. Maybe I'll just grab that one. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to eventually. All right, Greg and Chris are in for Jersey. Awesome. Walking Dead guy, which do you prefer, having Titanic VHS or the Blu-ray 3D? Well, obviously the VHS. It's so rare and hard to find. I mean, the fact that the fact that you can even find Titanic VHS. I mean, it's just that's amazing. Those are impossible to get a hold of. People believe me when I say that. Matt, I have no idea what my top movie of 2018 so far is. I haven't seen them all. I don't know. How Martinez, how many CDs did you have? Did I have in my collection before I sold off my collection? For those of you who don't know, although I've said it about a million times in my videos, I used to have a big CD collection, like all the way through like middle school, high school, college, and then a little bit after college. And then I got stupid and was like, I don't need my CDs anymore. I'm going to just put all my CDs into iTunes and have my music digitally, and I'll sell off all my CDs, and I'll buy DVDs with them. This is before Blu-rays. I'll buy a bunch of DVDs with them, and I did that. Traded all my CDs into FYE, bought a bunch of DVDs. I got $100, got hundreds of dollars. It was great. Got a bunch of DVDs, but the problem is I had a really good collection that was about probably 95% punk, ska, hardcore, psychobilly, like punk rock related music. And a lot of those albums aren't even made anymore. A lot of them are from record companies that no longer exist, bands that no longer exist. Some were like kind of like, I don't want to say local bands, but more like independent bands. A lot of really good CDs that I got rid of, and I really regret doing that. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my entire life, and now I'm working on getting those CDs back. So I'm trying to get them back, but it was stupid. I had a lot of CDs. A big, not like this many, but it was quite a bit. I mean, it was many years of collecting CDs. Stupid. I Want My Soul. Yeah, I do technically still have those albums in my iTunes on an old hard drive, but I don't care anymore. I want to own the actual physical discs now. In fact, I don't even have any of those albums on my iPod. I refuse. Like, that was kind of my punishment, in my opinion. I was like, nope, those songs are dead to me. I'm only gonna put music on my iPhone or my iPod on my iPhone. I'm only gonna put music on my iPhone that I actually own the physical discs of. So that was kind of my way of like kicking myself into like going into high gear and trying to get those CDs back. Punk Nerd, do I have International Super Hits on VHS or DVD? I have it on DVD. It's Green Day. It's good. Marty, Denny's or IHOP? Can I go with Cracker Barrel instead? Honestly, Denny's and IHOP are kind of one of the same to me. I'm like, eh. I'm not a big fan of either. But oh man, Cracker Barrel, so good. What a movie man. Oh, Movie Man. I found Texas Chainsaw Massacre Remake 3D Blu-ray for $3. Yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one you're talking about, it's not a remake. Wasn't that supposed to be wasn't that like an actual like supposed to be like a true sequel to the second movie, but it was like the worst thing ever. The movie was horrible. Hated that movie. Pamela, you said you got rid of your Pez collection. How many were you able to let go of? Something you spent so much time collecting, how were you able to let go of them? Something you spent so much time collecting, weren't you attached? Yeah, I was. I had only been collecting for a few years though. It's not like this. Like, this collection would be hard to let go because I've been collecting since movies since 2001. Pez I'd only collected for maybe like 4 or 5 years, but I was really into it. I had a big collection because I went full force into collecting Pez. But like I said, the company killed it for me. It lost all its fun because I was like, I'm sick of picking up T-shirts and vinyl Pez banks and Pez race cars. It's like I went to Spencer's, and at that time they were not releasing them. They do now. Kind of regret getting rid of them, but it was fine. I mean, like I said, when I see new Pez, I still pick them up and look at them. I follow Pez on their Instagram page. I still think Pez are cool. I kind of miss it sometimes. When I see people's Pez collections, I'm like, my collection would destroy that one. But you know, I kind of miss it. But it's all good. I mean, it's moved into something better. Pez were just pieces of plastic that I couldn't do anything with. At least these are pieces of plastic I can watch. Marty, you've never been to a Cracker Barrel. Who are you, Greg? Greg hadn't been to a Cracker Barrel either until this weekend. We popped his Cracker Barrel and Gettysburg Cherry. And his Saturday Market Cherry as well. Which Cars is better? Cars 2 or Cars 3? I would say Cars 3, Cars 2. Have you seen the new Pop Pez? The vinyl pops? Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I've seen those. What's my favorite Pez dispenser? I had a custom one. When I was in the Pez, again, when I do something, I don't like I said, I don't half butt it because I don't want to curse. I go full force in this stuff, which is why I think I can somewhat kind of get sort of successful at things. When I was in a band, I went full force into my band. We never got huge, but you know, we played many shows. We had like cassettes. We would. This is back before CDs were easy to make. We had cassettes we'd sell the heck out of and stuff. We did pretty good because I went full force into it. I treated my band like I was a rock star, and because I treated it like that, I did fairly well. So when I was in the Pez, you know, I treated myself like, all right, I'm a big time collector. You know, whether I am or not, that's what I'm going to treat it as. I'm a big time collector. So I had like my own website. I was called the Pez Professor, and I had this custom Pez that somebody made me. I think it was I can't remember who it was. It was a Pez dispenser. It was like somebody else, but they like custom made it into like looked like a nerdy professor with like white hair and like the glasses and stuff. They custom made it for me, and I had that. I still have that somewhere. And they made custom Pez like candy rolls, like the artwork on the outside of the Pez candy. They made custom ones of those too that said like Pez Professor and had my website on them. I still have those somewhere. So like that was probably my favorite dispenser because it was specially made for me. Marty, does my wife collect anything? She likes rubber ducks, but she's not die hard into collecting in the sense that she'll pick up like rubber ducks when if she's out and about, she's like, oh, this is a really cool one. She'll buy it, but she's not like me where I'd be like, I've got to have every rubber duck I see. She just buys them occasionally, and sometimes I buy them for her. So I guess if she has a collection, I would say rubber ducks, but it's not like she's crazy about it. So I wouldn't say she like goes full force into collecting anything. She likes Disney mugs too. Again, doesn't go crazy with Disney mugs though. It has to be a really, really good Disney mug that like really speaks to her to pick it up. Actually, Drax, yeah, surround sound headphones might be a good solution for you. Not as good as surround system, but convenient, and the ones I have are actually great. That's not a bad idea. Do they work pretty well though? Surround sound headphones? You leave some comments, guys. Let me know about those. That's something to think about. So that might actually work better because, like I said, I can't thump my surround system all that often. But I could do that. Crank those up and make my ears bleed. Mike, did I move around my library again? Yeah, sort of. When I had everything, I had my TV and all that stuff over there, and then I moved it over to here. This wall right here used to be my back wall because my TV was over there, and in my mind, this was the back wall of my library. Now the wall back behind all these shelves, back what you can't even see it back there, is the back of my library. So when I moved everything, what I really wanted to do was no longer make this the back wall. I wanted to make the DVDs start here, wrap all the way around until they get to the back to the very end. But I never got around to doing that. So I finally did, and they're all moved. All my DVDs have been moved. They start back there, wrap themselves all the way around the library until they get to the very end, and then my Blu-rays are back in the back wall as well. That's what I wanted to do. So I finally did that, but I'm still in the process of putting some stuff away. There's still some things I need to move. Like I got to put some VHS away and stuff, but yeah, I moved like everything. This, I haven't decided if this is going to be permanent yet. It might be, it might not be. We'll see. People say headphones for the wind. For the wind, so. Huh. I might have to get those headphones. How much are they? Are they like stupid expensive? Thrashed Fingers. That's a cool library. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're still not at 60 thumbs up, though, guys. Come on. We're only at like 39. That's my goal. 60 thumbs up by the end of this video. Can we do it? I don't know. Oh, wow, Marty. How long did it take to build your first library? Well, which one's considered my first library? Technically, my first library would be my old bedroom upstairs, Sean's room, when I was a kid and I lived here. That was just some shelves along a wall. That didn't take too long. Then my second library would have been the one over at the condo when my wife and I moved over there. That also didn't take too long to build because that was all done with like not pre-built, but shelves I bought from like stores like Best Buy and IKEA and stuff. There we go, 48. Come on, guys, we can do it. All right, I'm gonna make it 50. Can we do 50 likes at least? So they were all like not, again, I don't say pre-built, but shelves I bought from stores. Then when I moved here, that's when I started doing my own custom shelves. And the ones upstairs in the old bedroom we're at 50. All right, there we go. Okay, now I want 60. It wasn't so bad because there wasn't any like backing to them. They were pretty easy. These were a little bit more tough because I had to measure them all out and then put like backing on and stuff like that. So it was a little bit more difficult. But once you figure out the measurements for your first shelf and get your first shelf built, then it's just repeat. You just repeat the process. You already know the measurements. You know, like, okay, each shelf is this far apart. You just mark them off, screw them in, cut your back to what you need it to be. That was the worst part, though, getting the back to be cut correctly. I actually had them cut it for me at was it Lowe's or Home Depot? I think it was Lowe's. Lowe's cut it for me because I didn't have any means of like cutting big pieces of like big flat board to put on the back, which I recommend doing because otherwise your shelves will bow. DVDs and whatnot when you hold them, it might not feel like it's a lot, but I assure you when you put DVDs on shelves, your DVDs are going to your shelves are going to bow. So I recommend putting a backing on your shelves to keep them from doing that. But yeah, so it wasn't that difficult. You just gotta do, figure out your measurements, and then once you figure them out, then you just go from there. But I've always been into building stuff, so for me it wasn't that difficult. I mean, people look at this library and like, you built all this, and I don't know. For me, it actually, I mean, to be honest, I look back at this, I'm like, I kind of say like, wow, I built all this because it did take a while, and I can't believe I put the time and effort to do it, but it was worth it. I'd say custom shelves are always the way to go because you can completely fill in a space if you do custom shelves. I use high quality headphones when I watch certain movies. Well, Joe, how are they? Joseph, how are those headphones? They good? Excuse me. Mike, I clicked like. We had 53 likes, and then somebody took their like away and gave me a dislike. Shame on you. Punk Nerd, I got a Game Boy Color. Awesome. Although Game Boy Color's, in my opinion, well, it's a great system, but so many bad games for that. So many bad games for the Game Boy Color. I always said, the Game Boy Color, very great system, a lot of cool games on it. It's just the fact that at that time period, they were trying too hard with their games. They were, at that time, like, PlayStation and stuff was out. They were trying to live up to, like, the PlayStation, which, how do you live up to the PlayStation with a Game Boy Color? You can't. Keep the games simple. A lot of the best games on the original Game Boy, very simple, easy, like, great, like, platformers and stuff like that. Really good games. You didn't need to put a PlayStation game on a Game Boy Color cart. And I think because they did that, they made a lot of bad games for it. But still, I do like the Game Boy Color. There are some good games. A lot of good ports. A lot of good like NES games transferred over to the Game Boy Color. Daddy King, have you ever had mold or any mold on your VHS? Personally, no. But I mean, I've come across VHS with mold before. Yeah, I see that all the time when I'm out. Like when I go to a flea market. Oh gosh, yeah, I come across moldy VHS all the time. If you're gonna get into collecting VHS, before you buy it, it's just like a disc. If you're gonna buy a DVD or a Blu-ray, you gotta pop that disc out and make sure it's not scratched up. Same thing with the VHS. Pop it out, make sure it's not moldy. I mean, yes, you can clean it, but It's a big process that I have no interest in even going about. It would have to be a really, really super rare VHS for me to buy it and try to clean it. What? Steven, do you still have the Woody Pest that I sent you? What's that? I don't know. Yeah, Marty, Donkey Kong had a great Game Boy Color port. I would agree. I have it. It's awesome. Jesse, do I have any 80s movie posters? I do have some, actually. Yeah, I have up in the attic. I have a whole like it's what do they call it? Wrapping paper, like a wrapping paper like container, like a big Rubbermaid container that I just have full of posters that I have no need for whatsoever because I don't have any room for posters down here. So I have a bunch of posters, some from the 80s, some not, and I just don't have anything to do with them. Brian, what VHS would you clean? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Maybe another copy of Song of the South. I want my saw. Does unopened VHS have mold? It can. I mean, any VHS can have mold. Depends how it's stored. Yeah, Jay Anderson, Tales from the Quadead Zone. Well, yeah, if I came across that on VHS, I would try to clean that. You're not wrong. Mike, well, yeah, you gotta clean every copy of Titanic you find. I mean, that's so rare. Marty, do I like Titans AE? I do. Walking Dead guy, do you think Jack and Rose could have fit on that door? I think so. Probably. They probably could have both fit on there. Jesse, I'd buy some of those posters off you. I'd have to go through them all. Like I said, they're all up in the attic somewhere. Nice. Awesome VHS collector. My tapes are stored on a built shelf. Good. It's awesome. By the way, guys, one more like and we're at the 60. Can we do it? Why did I want 60 likes? Oh, because I had 60 people watching when I first started up. That's why I wanted 60 likes. I'm like, how did I come with the number 60? I want my saw. Mint chocolate chip is yucky. What? No, mint chocolate chip is awesome. I love mint chocolate chip. It's the best ice cream out there. What else? There's a Goodwill. Thrash Finger says there's a Goodwill built out of Guitar Hero and Rock Band guitars. Maybe. Some Rock Band guitars still go for a little bit of money if you find the right ones. Brian says we're at 60. Yay! We did it. I've been collecting albums and posters for the past few days. Cataloging albums and posters for the last few days. Cool. Like record albums? Oh, Mike, the grocery store I worked in at high school had a video rental section, and I got the job of changing the posters every week and got to keep any I wanted for my favorite Dogma. That's awesome. I remember that. My old grocery store having a movie rental thing in it. Gosh, I forgot about that. Everybody had, like, back in like the 80s and like early 90s, everybody had a movie rental store. You go to the mall, there was a movie rental store. I mean, like, you could rent movies from anywhere. It was such a big thing back then. I miss it. I miss it so much. Jesse, do I have the rare VHS Speed Zone with John Candy? Do I? I want to say I had that movie. I just don't remember on what formats. I'm probably stupid right now trying to pull it up on my my computer. It's gonna make everything like slow down. I swear I had that movie. Oh wait, we have a super chat, so you can. Oh, nice. Where'd that go? Where'd the super chat go? Okay, there we go. Joseph, here's a super chat so you can eat a Home Depot wiener. Nice. Do love those hot dogs. They are amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm like burping up my soda still. Sav, will you ever get rid of your Disney mugs? Yeah, I actually plan on putting a lot of those up on the store. I just haven't got around to photographing them yet. But yeah, a lot of them are. I mean, I don't have them down here anymore. I gave a bunch to my wife because again, she collects Disney mugs. Otherwise, yeah, they're going away at some point. All All right, yeah, I think I'm trying to do way too much stuff with like having this YouTube running. I'm pretty sure I have Speed Zone on something. Laserdisc, VHS, something. I'm not gonna look it up now. It's gonna mess everything up if I do. I know a guy who has a whole store in Hanover, which he has DVDs, posters, and VHS. Awesome VHS collector. That's awesome. Jesse, the whole movie's on YouTube. Yeah. Marty, would I ever do a charity live stream? I've talked about that before. The idea of doing that. Maybe like a 24-hour marathon where maybe I get some of the guys together and we literally just sit down and just watch movies. Like I couldn't show you guys the movie, but we could watch it. And just kind of sit, chat, joke about movies, goof around, and then turn on like super chat, and then any donations through the super chat or whatever would go to a charity. We were even thinking about maybe donating the money to. We were thinking about maybe doing the live stream at the Colonial Theater and then donating the money to the Colonial Theater, because they can always use donations to keep their theater together. It's a small theater, so it's a thought. We'd love to. Sav, we'd have a CS Pez, like they should make a Cinema Sickness Pez dispenser. I agree. Pamela, Mr. CS, do you or would you consider selling your digital codes? No, I keep them. Oh my gosh, we're definitely okay. We're over an hour now. I should wrap this up soon. I'm getting tired. Where are we at? I'm losing my space now. The Thrash Fingers. Do I have a yo-yo collection? No, I was never into that yo-yo fad. I do have a bag full of juggling equipment, though. I got really into juggling for a while in high school. Spaceballs or Ice Pirates? Movie Hunter? Probably Spaceballs. Although I'm not a huge fan of either of those films. They're good, though, but... Michael, what got you into movie collecting? As I explained before, I collected Pez dispensers. Kind of got out of that because Pez got really into like licensing their name to all kinds of non-dispenser stuff, and it just got no fun because there was more junk out there than there was dispensers, and I just didn't care anymore. So I stopped collecting, sold my collection off, and at that point, DVDs and Blu-rays had like just really, or not DVD Blu-rays, Blu-ray was not out yet. DVDs and the DVD players had dropped down in price, and it was getting to a point where they were like, it was more reasonable. So when I got all that money from selling off my Pez collection, I bought my first DVD player, and I bought a couple of DVDs, and at that point, like, immediately, I was hooked on a whole new collection. It was one of those things where I was like, wow, I forgot how many movies I used to watch when I was a kid. Like there were movies I had forgotten about, and I wanted to get them all back in my collection. So it was just like nostalgic overload right away, and I had to get everything I wanted. And then, all these years later. All right. Any cheesy horror movie recommendations? I mean, people are recommending stuff right now. Night of the Creeps, Ghoulies, Critters, all good. I'm going to say Night of the Comet. I Want My Soul. So basically, Pez went full Funko. Yeah, they basically did for a little while there. They went crazy because late 90s, early 2000s, Pez got really big. Like the collecting Pez dispensers became kind of popular there for a little while. A lot of people started doing it. And Pez went crazy, just licensing their name out to everything. And again, it was Pez cars, Pez banks, Pez throws, Pez hats, Pez shirts, Pez frisbees. I mean, Pez was on everything more so than they were actually making dispensers. They weren't pumping out the dispensers like they do nowadays. Nowadays, a new movie, a new TV show comes out, they're boom, new dispenser for it. They didn't do that back then. So it lost all its fun because it got oversaturated. Sav says surround headphones are okay. I might look into them. I think I'm going to look into them. Marty, why do I think Pez sold Miramax? I don't know. Probably just wasn't the movies they probably didn't really care about too much. I'm assuming they didn't see much money in the movies they had. If they would have kept them. Oh yeah, I was watching Big Paulie's video earlier, and he showed a clip of one of your videos. Yeah, he asked about that if you could do that. I said yeah. Oh gosh, Jesse, yeah. Have I ever seen the Chud movies? Oh yeah, Chud 2, Bud the Chud is my favorite out of both though. I mean, the first one's great. Don't get me wrong, but I like Bud the Chud. Regular Beat headphones work just as fine, says Joseph. All right. Big Top Pee Wee or Pee Wee's Big Adventure, says Whistling Salesman. Pee Wee's Big Adventure, definitely. Jeez. Yeah, have a good night, Dave. I'm gonna go watch a movie now. Okay, bye, Nicole. I'm gonna go too soon, guys. Actually, I'm getting tired. How many tattoos do I have? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 tattoos. my both my sleeves are connected. I got a big chest piece. That goes up my arm, onto my chest, goes up kind of like onto my back. I got half my legs done here. Never colored in though, unfortunately, but I have my leg done. And then I got 1 tattoo on my other leg. So, 3. I got 3 tattoos. Joey Baseball, rather be in plane turbulence or the dentist's office? I mean, we're just talking just turbulence, right? Like the plane's not going to crash, right? If it's just turbulence, I can live with turbulence as long as especially if I know nothing's going to bad happen. I hate the dentist though. Roberto, hello from Brazil. Hi, wow, awesome. Michael, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future. Back to the Future, yeah. Movie Rod 518. How many laser discs do I own? A lot. I don't know. A few hundred. I have a lot of them. Jay. Hi, Dave. Just got back from bowling. Awesome. I haven't been bowling in years. I should go. Joseph. Please give a shout out to Diane from Chicago. Hi, Diane from Chicago. Joey, I don't know if the plane's going to crash, but it's just turbulence right now. I'm okay with turbulence. I can live with turbulence. Joe, do I still talk to Megan Massacre? Every now and then I'll send her like a happy birthday or a Merry Christmas, and she'll text me back, happy birthday, or she'll text me back like, Merry Christmas back or something like that. But I don't really talk to Megan all that much anymore. And ever since she, became a famous star, I haven't really talked to her very much, which is unfortunate. I do miss Meg. Fruit Juice Media, hello. All right, so what do you guys think? Should I wrap this up? I'll answer a couple more questions and then we'll call it quits. We're almost at an hour and a half. That's like a half hour longer than I meant to go. Which Terminator movie do you like the best? I really do like the first one, but maybe it's a tie between Terminator and Terminator 2. They're both really good. No, wait, gosh darn it, do I? I don't think I do. Steven says, do I have the rare out-of-print Freeway 2 on VHS? I want to say no, but I might. I don't remember. Fair Fidelic Gal says, do I do trades? No, not really. I mean, if you want to trade me like one DVD, I'll give you one DVD and you give me like 100 like good DVDs, sure. It had to make me trade. It had to be something ridiculous where you're not getting a good deal out of it, because I don't really do trades. Yeah, Jesse watched Demon Knight the other night. Such a good movie. Next up is Bordello of Blood. Awesome. You gonna watch Ritual? Was it Ritual or Rituals after that? Don't. Thrash Fingers, have I seen Adventures of Raggedy Ann and Andy? Yes, I have. Oh, Scott, I got mad at Goodwill the other day. Found a movie found a movie you were looking for, and there was no disc inside it. Been there, been there many a times. Brandtendo, did I watch Halloween on 4K? Not yet. Probably on Halloween I'll do that. Oh, gee, Joey Baseball. What YouTube channels does the YouTube algorithm try to constantly get you to watch? I don't know, because I usually watch my videos through my Roku, so it doesn't really give me suggestions like it would if I was actually on the YouTube page. So I don't know. All right, we're gonna go like not quite 10 minutes, like 8 more minutes. When it gets to 90 minutes, I'm gonna wrap this up. Marty, do I like Frogger, the video game? Yeah, of course. Sav, I still got my used Mega Drive. Awesome. I need a Super Nintendo. I want to find a Super Nintendo bad. Not because I want to play Super Nintendo games. I just want to use my Super Game Boy on it. Punk Nerd, I made a Black Parade review. Please watch it, CS. Okay. You've said it like 20 times. All right. What's Black, like the song, or what's Black Parade? Is that a movie? Because I haven't seen it if it is. Joey, how long have I had my dogs? I don't remember. How old are they? Maybe coming up 10 years? Maybe? No, can't be that long. Can it? I don't know. It's been a while. Back when we were in the condo. And they're Chihuahuas. 2 Chihuahuas. Indiana and Pugsley. Oh, wait. Greg mentioned SNES earlier. What'd you say? I missed it, Greg. What'd you say about the SNES? Now you got me. Now I'm curious. Yeah, Brandtendo. Of course I like the Pokemon games. They're awesome. Heck yeah. Marty, I only have 2 Super Nintendo games. I need to ramp up my collection. Sounds about it. Punk Nerd, the album. Okay. Yeah, Jesse, if you have the 1984 Western movie Bad Girls on Blu-ray, it goes for over $200 used. Do I have that on Blu-ray? I have the movie. I don't remember if I have it on Blu-ray or not. Yeah, Greg says he can get me an SNES, but I'm still looking. I am still looking. Let me know how much it is. I don't want to go too crazy. Like, I'm thinking like $25, $30 maybe. Like, I don't want to spend a lot on a Super Nintendo. Especially since I'm only going to use it for the Super Game Boy. It's kind of pointless for me to own. So, yes, Morning McFly. Is my dog Indiana named after Indiana Jones? Yeah, because we named the dog Indiana. Yeah, and then Pugsley's named after Pugsley from the Addams Family. And then my son Sean is named after Sean. My son's name is Sean Hunter. His middle name's Hunter, so he's named after Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World. Joey Baseball, do I have all the Adam Sandler movies? I don't know if I have them all, but I do have a lot. Some of the new stuff I don't care about at all. Do I own any of the DVD releases of Gold Rush? What's Gold Rush? Is it like a TV show? No, Punk Nerd. I have a GameCube. He says get a GameCube so you can play all the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. I have a GameCube with the Game Boy Advance adapter. I have that. I do. I just want to have the Super Game Boy. Or I have a Super Game Boy cart, but I don't have a Game Boy to play it on. Or I have a Super Game Boy cart, but I don't have an SNES to play it on. So that's why I want to get it. But I have the GameCube with the adapter. Steven, I've never been to Tennessee. Least favorite DC animated movie. I remember not liking the Superman Brainiac attacks. I remember that being pretty bad. Maybe that would be it. There was actually some like not very good Batman ones too. As much as I love Batman, there were some of them where I was like, eh. And how many times are they gonna remake Mask of the Phantasm? There's Mask of the Phantasm. There was like the Mystery of Batwoman, and then like I think was it Under the Red Hood or something like that. Like those 3 movies are like all the same movies. Like they're all exactly the same. Every time I watch those movies, I'm like, it's the same movie 3 times. Joey, how much are you planning on spending on Black Friday? More or less than 1,000? I never make. People always ask me, how do you budget your money? I don't. I just sort of know not to go too crazy. So I have no idea. I'm actually thinking this year I'm probably not going to spend too much. I mean, we'll see. But I only say that because I've actually bought a lot of newer releases recently. Like, I usually... Black Friday comes and I pick up a lot of releases from that year. So a lot of movies that came out this year I would have bought on Black Friday. But I already have a lot of those in my collection. So there might not be a ton I need to pick up. I think I'll buy more Seasons probably this Black Friday than anything. So we'll see. Favorite direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movie? Probably just Zombie Island's my favorite. Alright guys, we have like 2 more minutes and I'm going to wrap this up. So if you got anything to say, say it now. Yeah, Joe, Black Friday's best for TV shows. I agree. A lot of good TV seasons, dirt cheap. Ryan, when do you think the next time I'm going to Jake's is going to be? Maybe not this weekend. I'll be away this weekend. Big plans this weekend. You guys stay tuned. Big plans this weekend. Maybe the following weekend. All right, we got one more minute, guys. Everybody hit that like button. Can we get me up to 75 likes? can we do it in 1 minute? I don't know. Joey, have you and Sean ever watched the Oogie Loves and the Big Balloon Adventure? No. Morning McFly, here comes the end credits. They're coming. They're coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do for an outro though. It's not as much fun when I don't have somebody here because I can't like do something goofy. I don't know. What am I? I'm losing what people are saying. Does CS Junior like Wow Wow Wubsy? I don't think he knows what that is. Yeah, John P. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I need pizza. I do want pizza. That's it. Why'd you say that? Gosh darn it, Joe. Now I want pizza. I had a burger before I started this video. Now an hour and a half later, I'm hungry again. Maybe I can come next week. Yeah, I mean, if we do go, I'll let you know. Movie was. All right, I'm losing what you guys are saying. So anyway, I'm gonna go. It's definitely it's been an hour and a half. I'm tired. Yeah, Chris is leaving too. Good night, Chris. He's a get up early tomorrow. So now the outro will be you eating pizza. There's no, it's 9:30. There's like nowhere good to get pizza around here at 9:30, unfortunately. So no, probably won't be eating pizza. I'll probably actually just like sit around and do nothing tonight until like midnight, and then go out to Wawa and get myself a pretzel. I love their soft pretzels out there. They don't get fresh ones until like midnight though. All right, so that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go. I'm tired. So all right, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. A lot of viewers. A lot of you guys were hitting that like button. I appreciate that. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely a fun live stream by myself tonight, unfortunately. But I know next week Rick and Joe said they're available, so maybe we'll do the whole like Joe and Rick and me in the back again or something like that. So we'll see about that. But again, this weekend, guys, this weekend I had some really big plans. So for those of you watching, you know that come Friday is the start of a really, really big weekend that I'm very, very, very excited about. So so stay tuned for that. Should be a really cool time, and hopefully I'll get some good hunting in. So, all right. Again, that's it, guys. I'm going to go. Laura used to work for Wawa. Awesome. Did you like their pretzels? I like their pretzels. Sorry, I'm going to go. Sorry, guys, again, that's it. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye, everybody. See you. Everybody say bye. I want to see a bunch of byes. Good night. Sick. That's not bye. Anyway, you guys are being too slow. I'm going to go. See you guys. Bye. I honestly have no idea what to show you guys for the after credits portion of this video. I'm at a loss. So for those of you who an hour and a half later are still watching this live stream video, possibly even watching it for a second time, I'm going to give you a spoiler. These are some new pickups I recently grabbed. Leave a comment down below. #spoiler alert.